This is Fred Gray and Peter Clark collaborating on Mutants from Encore 64. L-Man with Family, Hard and Heavy. Peter Clark is back with Ocean Loader 3, another Encore 64 track. L-Man with an amazing remix of California Game. Berserk with Asphyxia. Tim Forsyth with Hot Rod. Oh Superego presents Delcados. This is CZ Tunes and Last Ninja, the Wastelands Loader. Talpa with Blue Comic Bakery Monday Mashup Remix. Say that 10 times fast. And finally, Sound Logic with Alley Cat. And welcome to the second set of Commodore 64 tunes for tonight. We are starting off with Fast Loaders and Firelord. And Skaven 252 with Mission AD gameplay theme, the orchestra rock mix. moving on with Dr. Future, Fight the Machine, the instructor mix.
Let us now hear the secret melody.
And Danko's Eskimonica from the Encore 64 album. Hazel with Comic Bakery, the party edition. Trash Course with Ox in the 90s remix. Down Two Tills, Action Biker, Le Motard d'Action. Tony Flugfriend is back with Ghosts and Goblins, also live performance. And Wobbly released Tasmanian Jazz Cat, one of those remakes. Tim Forsyth and Yogi with Night and Grey Landing, a night adventure. And the last tune for this set is Danko with Da Fermata, also from the Encore 64.
And let's get things going again with JLD SecT 2023 featuring Oscar Danielson. Oh Super Ego does a nice guitar remix of Delta at your humble service. And this is Alex Goldblatt with the Cat Kleiner 82 Synthwave Remix.
cat.
And Alex Goldblatt again with Chaos, the Kleiner 82 Synthwave remix. And Artillery, Heavy Funk Artillery by Dan Tootle. And Ivan Summerston gives us some funk, embellished. Whizball by Sound Logic. And Dan Tootle with Artificial Intelligence Tune 3, Goodbye Mr. Juno. And Dr. Future once again with Commando, the guitar ballad. Plastic Pop Faded Plastic Mix by Tony Fluke 73 Weirin. Tim Forsyth with Human Race, Tune 4. And finally, FZN with Yes Comment.
Oh Supergo with Sigma 7, Earthbound. Johan Andersson with Green Beret, The Green Revenge of Monty Mix. Team Foresight's Scarabeus, The Escape. Eivind Sommersten, Night on Launch. Share your love with me.
What you gonna do? You gonna come closer? You gonna stare forever? Do you wanna get to know me? We only got tonight.
It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
And if anyone have doubts what it is, it's Sensor Design with Sensor Groove.
Everywhere, people programming the demos in the underwear. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Please take a shower, you don't have a choice. Turn that shit off, take a step back, or I'll have to solve the problem with a baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far, because the competition is about to start. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. That sensor groove made me lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
And we're back with Eivind Sommersten, Defunct. Mulam, The Way of the Exploding Fist. Sound Logic, Commando, High Score. Doron Deutsch, Kung Fu Master, Rock Trio. And we have Slagon with Driller from Cinematic 64. Tony Fluke Varian with Paperboy, also live performance. And what better tune to finish off this set of Commodore 64 songs from 2023 with David Sommerstein's Last Night, Last Minute. But to stay for the mega remixes.
I'm here to play Amiga music and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Here's Trip with Unsuspected Post. This is Stuck in Snow Chip, the Hyper Unknown remix.
Today alone. People are being advised to stay home as possible, stay off the roads, and it's really heavy in the southwestern
Isico Garcia Paveri with Wild West World Sunset Calm remix. Bit of Battle Squadron, the ethereal acoustic endgame by O Super Ego. With Mobile. Dr. Future returns with Lost Patrol, the Nam edit. Yogir Lilidal and Rapture with Turrican 2 title from Encore 500. And it's Tony Fluke 73 Weirin with Turrican 2 Final Fight Tyros Edition. Cubesica with Pinball Fantasies Stones and Bones Haunted Remix. Yogir Lilidal and Rapture are back with Beatle music, also from Encore 500. Turbo Night with Cannon Fodder featuring Sunesis from Encore 500. Finally, Nightwolf with Formats LFF 2023 update. Aw, now I'm out of Amiga music too.
Dory Music Productions with Arabian Nights, the Egyptian style intro. Spark MX with War. Never been so much fun.
Get attached to the current, spitting snow flurries. The rhythm won't worry. If you fall behind, I'll be humming till you hurry. Running like Usain Bolt, swimming if I can't float. Wicked take paper, rip it clean slate. Here we go, dropping like Geronimo. Popping, dropping, can flows, boats till we bubble up. Undercover, they don't know.
Never been so much fun. Whoa, never been so much fun. Whoa, never been so much fun. Whoa, never been so much fun. Go to your brother, kill him with your gun and leave him lying in his uniform, dying in the sun.
Wait, mic check 1, 2. They don't never see me coming. If I'm honest, kinda love it. On the song, tell your uncle, sister, cousin, tell whoever listens. It's getting hard to bottle in the talent, finding balance in the flow. Throwing bows, it's a challenge, try to follow me. Yeah, I tend to jump from the side of which I at least take a step. If I'm missing crumble, I'll be picking up the pieces. Reinvention is a must. If I lose my sense of balance, I won't lose my sense of touch.
Juggle Lily Dolls, A Prehistoric Tale. Dr. Future with Apidea, High Score. Antonio Flugviren with Global Trash 3, Hardwired, Tires Edition. And we're speeding up things a bit with Stu Physical Presence. Monova, the Sentinel intro cover. And these happy tunes are coming from Yoga Liljedahl and Rapture, Little Music, in the bouncy edit. Luke McCrea with Bomb Jack. And Tony Flugveren, Scumbar Theme, also live performance. Luke McCrea, Whizball, Ravenous to Splendor. And we're finishing off this series with Electra, Guitar Slinger, the second part remix. that was the last song in this series of songs published in 23 on RKO and Amiga Remix. We hope that you've been able to take along and that you got your votes in for Rotti 23. If not, remember the voting closes tomorrow on the 29th of January at midnight. If you want, all the recaps are available on Slay Radio. Do keep your eyes open for the announcement of the Rotti Awards show. And now, for the recap of the recap. So, zdooder, what have been your favorite songs of 23?
I mean, I think the ones that stand out in my head were the Dane remixes, Good Enough by JLD and Ziona and Escamonica from the Encore 64 album. But I also think there's an honorable mention in my mind. Most of the Encore 500 and Encore 64 songs I think were really good. Not necessarily the best of the year, but as a class, they kind of stand out, you know?
Yep.
How about you?
I have two songs that have been really favorites, and that's Control C's Coco intro, the Hot Coco edit, and Lala's Emerald Mine. But Wobbler's version of Plastic Pop really talks to me as well. And then there's one song that really sent chills through my spine, and that was Glenn R. Brown's Mr. Danko's Opus.
Yeah.
That is in a completely own league, in my opinion. And on the Amiga side, Seasoned Tunes, the full Contact Menu remix, and Dr. Future's Stardust Memories are also songs I really love personally.
Stardust Memories was really good. I'll agree with you.
Overall, listen, the quality of the remixes is close to insane.
It's ridiculous. I think back to 20 years ago when we were listening to these remixes and they were good and they were nostalgic, and now they're they're better than commercial. It's crazy.
Yep. What songs have you had problems with the mixing and so on?
It's a little bit unfair because I was fighting with this one this week, and so it's still a thorn in my mind.
It's not about that the song needs to be bad.
No,
it's just that it causes us problems.
The song is great. It's Tim Forsyth's Human Race Tune 4, and it's just there's something about the meter of that song that just drove me insane, and I spent way too long working on it and just had to give up in the end. So it's personal now.
I see Tim Forsyth and zdooder remix coming.
Nope. Maybe. What was your least favorite mixable song?
What I really have problems with, since I'm not good at DJing and mix the tempo in that way, I have other struggles, and that's more style. And there have been two songs that have in the same style as caused problem for me, and they have both been with the fanfare theme. Jogi and Sunspire's Honeybee title, and Tony Fluperian's Fiendish Fred's Big Top and fun intro music. Same thing there, they're nice songs, but they are so completely different in style to a lot of others that I wasn't able to get the mix going, and it's very special sound in both of them, which
right.
I love strange odd sounds, but trying to mix it in to something more common would be very difficult.
I will say on this topic, I was pleasantly surprised because in my experience in years past doing, little test mixes of my own and whatnot, Berserk has been crazy hard to mix. Just the songs are all over the map, and that didn't happen with those songs this year. So that was a pleasant surprise.
So, and also one song that's in a similar way, but in another style, was Nordic Sound's Crack Mission. I gave up. I had to fade out that song, make it a comment, and then start next song after that.
That's fair though. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a reasonable approach for some of that. Otherwise, you get cacophony.
Yep.
What was your most annoying technological hurdle?
Oh, that's Windows Audio. The lack of routing, how things can be picked up, the note, the way Windows tends to auto detect sound and what it should use and not use. That there's no mute function for a microphone, and
That's fair. I would give you that. I think the most annoying technology thing that I ran into was trying to put together our different segments with FFmpeg. I thought that would be an easy thing to do, and ultimately I think it worked, but it's always got me scared because it's not entirely stable, I don't think, the way it's stitching them together. And when you play it back, it plays back okay, but if you try to seek within the stream, it has all kinds of bad effects. So
yeah, that's been on your table. Luckily for me,
I
had enough of technological things to learn.
I've been terrified we're going to ship it off to Slagon and he's going to try to play it and it's going to break on him and that'll be our egg on our face. So fortunately, I don't think that's happened, but
and then I have my little technical rant of the worst piece of software, and that's Nikon's Live View, using the quite expensive advanced DSLR camera as a simple webcam, and they produce worse quality than the cheapest webcam. So what I've been using is an open source software, Digicam Control Live. At least it's viewable.
You got me wondering, because you said that if you had been able to interface it with the HDMI, it would probably work better. Do you think it's just a slow USB?
I think it's two things. There's slow USB, and they limit the sensor a lot.
Okay.
So they crop the sensor very hard for what they feed out the live data. I mean, the in the camera, when going from still pictures to movie, they crop the sensor to get the right format for 1080p. But they crop that a lot even more when they go out with live feed, and they crop it more than necessary because, like I said, a very cheap webcam can handle higher resolutions over USB than the Nikons can.
Does the open source software fix that, or
it's a little bit better?
Okay.
And at least it gives more control, so I can control focus and exposure as well.
I don't know. We talked about this, and I think most of the software that we used for this, I use most of the time anyway, so I'm used to the failings of it, and don't notice the bad parts of it so much anymore. So I think the worst software is me. I had a horrible time with time management on this project and trying to get everything done at the last minute, and I feel like
I think we both underestimated how much time it would take.
Oh, ridiculously! In my case, I mean, I was telling you earlier that we were talking about doing 20-minute segments for the show, and I was assuming we could get those done, knock that out in an hour or so. The first show we did, it was 6 hours per 20 minutes, and just my fault, but lessons to learn, right? So what decisions do you think we made that were not ultimately the best decisions?
short order. Not that I know how we should do it, should have done it really, but the way we did it, I
Well.
like that we scramble around the order, so it doesn't got locked into when the songs were published, or that we avoided that mostly to have the same artists played locked in sequence.
And to be clear for people, we should point out we randomized which songs would go into which week, and then within the week sorted them by we
BPM.
sorted them by BPM, right? And then assigned them to different segments of that show. But there's a lot of random there, so in a lot of cases
and
you're not.
a lot of the detected BPMs are not correctly detected.
That's true too. And there's as far as making styles go together and you know, matching keys and all of that, nothing was done with any of that, unless we could sort of switch orders of songs on the fly and then forget to tell people so they don't put them on the track list, right?
Who do you speak about?
I don't know. Some idiot that I heard did that at one point.
Yeah, we don't know names. No names.
I think we could also. I mean, I don't think it's a decision that we made, but I think the place we found ourselves where we were starting so late in the year on this was probably regrettable.
Yeah, and we also had on your side the problem is his health that didn't help.
That's true too.
For me, I thought I would have plenty of time during the holidays, but turned out that no, I didn't have. So that messed up things as well a little bit.
What coming out of this project? Well, going into this project, what do you think appealed to you about doing it?
Oh, that was a lot was promoting their songs and remixes that seldom get played on the common shows, and also to try to give a little bit back to the community.
Okay. I will say for me, I don't know. I'm a fan of mixes, and so I thought it would be fun to do that. I did sort of going into it think we would be doing a little bit more of a studio produced epic mega medley kind of thing, but I'm not disappointed with where we ended up.
Do you really ask how long that would have been?
Well, I mean, it would have been longer ish. And like I say, I'm not disappointed with where it ended up at all. I do kind of regret that, you know, there's not a Commodore 64 remix grand mix that's been done. So somebody should do that. But the other thing was that I've thought it would be neat to have an opportunity to work with somebody else on it and not just be, you know, doing something on your lonesome. So
yeah, I think this project, even if technically doable as a single person, for me that would have been a very long and steep hill. I
would agree, and I don't know that I would have undertaken it if it were just me. So,
and I think just the mental position for myself during each show, to have someone to interact with, if I may say so, to know.
I agree. Was there any kind of reaction from the community that you weren't expecting?
I'm actually positively surprised that the feedback I've had so far is good.
I'm pleasantly surprised at how good it's been. I don't think anybody's pointed out all the mistakes, and
nope.
Everybody's been very positive about the whole thing, which is really nice.
Yeah. Oh yes.
What do you consider to be the largest challenge in doing it?
That has been actually running the shows or recording, and to sit there and need to keep track of what's happening in OBS, control OBS, running mix, changing songs, changing the presentation title, unmuting microphone. The number of retakes that have been done due to small, simple mistakes is just ridiculous. Luckily, I don't have a count, because if I had done that, I would have probably given up after the first show. Because so many times make something going through, and even during this last presentation, I think it was first time I tried the first segment I recorded. I got through everything and then screwed it up completely on the last song. Realized, okay,
Yep.
Here we go again. Let's restart, because I'm not good enough that I can take out and cut the video and paste in that part. So redo the whole segment again.
Yep. I think we're in agreement that the I was trying to describe it earlier, and I think the whole concept of setting up dominoes to make sure everything goes correctly, and there's 17 dominoes you have to set up, and you got 16 of them, and then 4 minutes in you realize there's one missing, and sometimes, you know, you can just go with it and go through it, but so many of these times it's like, even though it's a fairly small thing that's off, if you have the chance to re-record it and get it right, why wouldn't you do that? And the painful ones are when it's, you know, 20 minutes in and you're on the last song and you realize that you screwed something up, and
Yeah, or the most painful to me was when you realize, you noted that I hadn't unmuted the microphone when announcing a song.
right.
And I felt, no, I don't.
And the
Let's
rest of
redo
that
that
segment was perfect, but now you got to throw it away.
Yep.
Yep.
So, any funny names also that you have problems with?
I mean, I have problems with a lot of the very foreign names, but you know, I fake it pretty good, I think, now. I've had some practice at it. So the name that I really feel like I should bring up here is, of course, Elvind, which isn't so much hard to pronounce, just hard to read when you're not wearing your glasses. And of course, I read it wrong one time and then copied and pasted it a million times. And so again, I'm very sorry for that. I hope that Ivan can forgive me, because really that was terrible.
But no, you won't forget his name.
Never. I'm going to remember it 100 years from now. What would be funny is if he actually changes his name to Elvin. That would make me laugh. But how about you?
Yeah, I know at least one that I really butchered, and that was Isaccio Garcia Peveri. I think it's Italian, but I have no really grasp of how to pronounce those good. And probably a bunch more that I haven't really reflected on, that I'm very bad at.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think you do badly, but it's they make it difficult sometimes. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, and some long song titles that we should have a little bit of poke at some remixes for.
I did enjoy the St. Albans Rob Hubbard fan club as a longer remixer name too.
Yeah.
Any special mentions you want to make?
Yeah, well, we probably should mention the guy on this community with most patience,
Right?
which has to be Slagon.
I would agree. I think he has bent over backwards to accommodate us and make every decision that we've tried to make work.
Oh yes, and helpful in any way, and never any complaints about how we do things and how we messes up things.
He's made some suggestions, but also I think he's tried to make suggestions.
They have been creative and supportive all the time.
And I think he's trying to make suggestions that give us the biggest bang for the buck.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. And I think too that most exuberant support probably should go to Lala. I was not expecting
the energy and feedback he gave back to the idea is being worth a lot. Should we finish off there with some generic thanks?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and that is of course Slay Radio in the hole for hosting and letting us do this. Remix 64, RKO and Amiga Remix. All the listeners, without it would have been quite pointless to do this. And last, but definitely not least, all the musicians that have made so many awesome songs this year. Because listening to all the songs in the way we have done, it's just been fabulous to realize how many good songs there are, and nothing that's one felt that, no, this is a really bad song. Okay, some are not my style, but they are all very good. So looking forward to hear what 2024 will offer.
Thank you, Shargo.
Thank you, Theodore.
Chapter 4, the recap concludes.
Oops. Give it up for zdooder and Shargo. Hold on. I'm very fucking loud. So yeah, give it up for zdooder and Shargo. Massive effort there. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Give it up. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again doing the same thing for 2024. Cheers.
Another listener. Slay a while. Slay forever.